Okay, so I'm at my little spot that I like to come for my choices ritual, and so I've ridden my bike up here, gone got my coffee as I do, having a bit of a think while I was on my way here, thinking about through all my choices while I was on the push bike, and then I think that got the juices flowing a bit, because one of the things I'm working on is a Drupal course. Now Drupal's a tool used for building websites. It's what I built my career out of. I'm looking to make a change, and I've done a bit of training in my past, and building a course and putting that up on Udemy is a project I'm currently working on. It's been a bit of a process, setting up a bit of a YouTube studio at home, a video recording studio, trying to get the quality of that right, was filming on my phone, etc. It's been an adventure trying to get that equipment, get the lighting working, get those things set up. Given I've recently moved up here to Ballina, living in a new place, having to sort that out. I was talking to my mother, who suggested that I could borrow her camera, and I sort of just brushed aside the idea at first because of history, limiting beliefs, belief systems, and I made some assumptions about what that camera would be like, and I kind of wrote that off. I was talking to her again and she pushed me, and then she sort of pulled out this really nice Nikon, what do you call it, DSLR camera. She's actually got two, a DSLR camera and a new mirrorless one, and I've been experimenting with that, and the quality of the footage I'm getting on that is amazing. And I've still got things to work through. I'm working on a limited budget, so trying to get lighting working correctly is a bit of a challenge. So I took myself down to Bunnings and bought some, a couple of bits of lighting that I could use, some LED lights. I got a ring light that I got from Kmart, and now the lighting's starting to look pretty good with that camera as well. Got some decorative lights, and I went to the bargain centre up here in Ballina and bought a couple of nice display shelves for around about, they were $15 each, 30 bucks. So not much at all. So I've had all sorts of challenges I've had to work through in order to get to the point that I'm at now, including remove the bed from the bedroom that I was in, because it didn't seem to matter what I did, I couldn't get a decent shot that didn't have the bed in it or something like that. And so it's just this series of challenges, one after the other after the other. I'm a Linux user, I don't have a Windows machine. I'm having a few challenges with the camera on that. So I'm up in town now. I need to, I've got a microphone that I've picked up along my travels that I'm using as well, which isn't the perfect, it's a conferencing mic. And so I think that's picking up a few background sounds that I don't want, but it also seems okay. Plugging that into the camera needs an audio cable. The two audio cables I've got are cheap and have some static sounds in them, so I'm looking to go buy an audio cable. All trying to do this as cheaply as possible, because when you actually go and buy the full kit, it's incredibly expensive, and I don't know what kind of return I'm going to get on creating this course. So I don't want to invest too much in it, yet I want to aim at excellence and get an excellent job done. So these are some of the challenges I'm dealing with, and one of the parts of this entire process is documenting the journey. Hence my previous video. So documenting the process of basically setting up an online business. I've got some other projects and I've got a few things on the go. I've just put my resume in for a casual job, which is I've gone from working full-time in IT, and now looking to go and put a little casual job in doing customer service. I hope that plans out to bring a bit of cash in, because I'm focused on building some other things, following my heart, following my gut, following my intuition, and taking a different path. If you follow the natural success curriculum at all, if you're aware of that, you'll understand the idea of structure. And in order to create and go to a new place, you need to change your structure, and to get a new structure, a lot of your old structures need to crumble. And that appears to be what's happening at the moment. I've up and moved from Sydney way up the coast, gone to Ballina in a whole new environment, changing things very much, and starting a whole new life and seeing how that plays out. So this is just an exercise while I was thinking of documenting that. And I hope the sound on this is not too windy. There's wind blowing all of a sudden, but I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for listening. Good to see you, and we'll check in next time. Cheers.